I mean, like any quarterback, if you can hit them, it changes them. But they do a really good job of not taking sacks. He gets rid of the ball. They do a good job balancing the run with the pass and using those running backs in different ways. And at the end of the day, he's got a receiver that he can force the ball to. And then Sanu's another guy who can win those matchups when guys are doubling Julio. So, I mean, he's been in that offense for a long time. Even though it's a new coordinator, he's been on that team with those guys for a long while, and he's got full reign of the offense. So although he's not necessarily playing like the MVP last year, he's still playing some pretty damn good football.
You have Sanu again this year?
Yeah, I don't know who will be on him, but
that's a key matchup. I remember Jim was talking about that last year.
Yeah, I mean, if all the attention obviously goes to Julio, but you know, Sanu makes a living off of winning that other matchup against whoever your second best guy is. So he's definitely somebody we're looking at.
And the other thing is the home field. I mean, obviously that's what you want. Mm-hmm. Teams want. You guys have been really successful there. The stats are a lot better at home. I guess you could say it's this or that, the other thing. But how big of a factor do you think that could be? You know, with the noise and that.
I mean, hopefully, you know, our fans come with it, and it's a huge factor. You know, there's a reason everybody, you know, scrapes and scratches for home field advantage. It makes a difference. You know, it doesn't guarantee you anything. But if I know Philly fans the way I do, the way I think I do, it'll definitely be significant.
Have you been, during the game, have you been there thinking, this is crazy? You know what I mean? You've been in all kinds of environments. You've been at the Superdome and all that.
Yeah.
And have you been there where it's just been crazy? And what, do you remember anything, any particular circumstance?
I mean, yeah, we played 2 playoff games in New Orleans at home while I was there. And it was, you know, the Dome's already a loud place to play at, but I don't think it's been as loud as the NFC Championship that year, especially, you know, in overtime and all kind of stuff. So, I mean, it's one of those things. I feel like our fan base has been gearing up all year. The closer and closer we get, the louder they get. That Raiders game was pretty special. So we hope everybody's primed and ready.
Can you kind of see the doubt on the opponent a little bit? You know, when they're trying to call the signals.
Well, momentum is a thing in this game that's hard to get and hard to generate. But when you have it, it can get rolling. I think, you know, when you're at home and the crowd is into it, and every play that you make, they get louder and louder and louder. That does weigh on teams. And so, like I said, it's up to us to kind of get the crowd going. And then hopefully they're primed and ready.
Michael, I'm sure you heard. Were you surprised when you guys were picked as underdogs?
We've been underdogs all year. No, it didn't surprise me at all. Quite frankly, it doesn't bother me at all. At the end of the day, we're trying to win the game. They got to line up on the same field that we do. They got to play with the same ball that we do. And so, you know, we're excited to compete. We're at home. We got our fan base with us. We got all the confidence in the guys in this locker room.